Welcome back to Catch Up with Kai and Cohen. Here we are back again after our drug or substances series. We were thinking about what we could talk about next, and we landed on the topic of schools. We were thinking that per episode, we talk about our school experiences divided by elementary, junior high, high school, and college. I think it'll make a nice little mix in talking about like what we were into, how it changed us, how it impacted us, how our values changed throughout school lives. Thought it would be a pretty interesting series to talk about because for me, it would get me to know Kai better and how he was like growing up because we didn't meet until high school.
Yeah, this is probably going to be some more casual episodes, less informative, more personal episodes, I guess.
Yeah, definitely more personal because quite literally it's our personal experiences.
Yeah, and I guess we lived half our lives before meeting each other, you know.
Yeah,
I wasn't even in the I wasn't even in this,
half.
I wasn't even in the city for my early schooling.
Yeah, because I met you in grade 10.
Yeah.
So yeah. So this episode we're starting with elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll ask you first. How was it like for you?
So elementary school. So I moved to Canada when I was about 4 years old, and not in this city. It was in another city. So I was a little below elementary school age. And then when we first got here, we actually moved a lot in the first few years. I remember moving like 4 times, I think.
Like within like different cities or within the same cities?
So first I was in a different province than I am in Canada right now. And in that province, it was different cities, but like in the same like metro area, kind of, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was moving a lot those early days, and it wasn't the best. But then eventually, once I started school, we were like in one spot, and honestly, elementary school is pretty great.
Question, actually.
Yeah, sure.
So you came here when you were 4.
Yeah.
Did you know English at all?
Yeah, I knew English already.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So
okay.
Even before my sisters and I had ever, like I have an older sister that's 2 years older than me, and then another older sister that's 4 years older than me. And before any of us ever started like kindergarten or preschool even, my parents would help us study at home, would help us like learn and practice English.
Oh, so you learned English from your parents?
Yes. At home,
wow.
At home from my parents.
Damn.
And so we completely knew English before as well as like kids could.
Yeah.
Before we even came to Canada.
Like, would you say you were fully fluent? Like you could understand, read and write? I mean, I guess minus the read and write part because you'd be pretty young, but you're able to understand and speak the language pretty fluently?
By the time I was in grade 1, I definitely wasn't behind anyone.
Oh, wow.
But interestingly enough, so once I was in grade 1 in school, I was in ESL classes. Or maybe not ESL classes, but it was like specific classes for kids that may have English, ESL being English as a second language, kids that might have English be their second language, so they're like trying to learn English.
Yeah.
But also for other kids that had maybe some developmental struggles.
Yeah.
Or struggles socializing, things like that. And I think that's mainly what I was in those classes for, because once we came here, my English was totally fine, but I guess my teachers noticed that I didn't really talk to very many people, didn't really talk much at all in classes. So I was referred to these special classes, and the special classes were pretty awesome.
Well, why?
I had a great time because so it was just like it would just be me and maybe like 6-7 other kids in the room together, and we would have this teacher who was like super nice, like one of the nicest teachers I've ever had, super patient, super kind, because there were a bunch of different kids with like different needs in that classroom, and she would like really try to make everyone feel comfortable. But anyways, the classes themselves, we would just be like playing board games and like talking to each other and stuff like that. Yeah, so had a good time with those.
Why weren't you talking? Like, was it because it wasn't because of English?
No, it wasn't because of English. I think I don't know, maybe it was just my personality at the time. Maybe I was, brand new country, quite, maybe there was a culture shock or something, but maybe I was nervous or just a quiet kid, I guess.
Was there a culture shock?
I don't remember, to be honest.
Because, I mean, I'm in a similar boat. I came here when I was 5.
Yeah.
I came here from Korea. Mm-hmm. Unlike you, though, I did not speak English at all. Mm-hmm. Didn't understand a thing.
Yeah.
Couldn't read or write anything at all.
Interesting.
I remember actually there was a pretty significant culture shock.
Yeah.
Not in the like not language aspect, but more so kind of the environment. Because I came from Seoul. It was like concrete jungle, kind of.
Yeah.
And then I come here, it's like so peaceful. There's not as much buildings, a lot of greenery, like a lot of fields, which I thought was interesting.
Oh yeah. So once you moved to Canada, were you like here?
Yeah.
Like this city the whole time?
I've been here my entire life.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because this is a very green city.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. But I was also in ESL.
Yeah.
But that was because I actually couldn't speak English.
Gotcha.
I actually remember when I first came here, I went to YMCA for the first time. And I went to the deep end.
Okay.
I couldn't swim, but I couldn't speak English either. So I was like drowning.
No way.
So, and then I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So I kept on saying like happy me because I thought that meant like help me.
Yeah.
Oh man, fuck. That's one.
Wow, that's so scary, man.
Yeah,
dude,
that was vivid.
I also had I also almost like drowned once, but I was much older.
Oh really?
Yeah. I almost drowned in high school. But anyways.
Yeah, but anyways, like how was elementary school for you?
So just to piggyback on the ESL, actually no, first ESL or not ESL, elementary school was pretty awesome for me. I did so much, and I remember so much from elementary school. Like I was super involved in tons of things.
Like what?
Like I did like choir. I did
oh shit.
Yeah, I did choir. I was like always doing like science fair stuff. I was involved in like every single sport I played in. I was in this running club which would run after school, and it was only for like 1 or 2 months or something.
Was it like the Terry Fox Day or something like that?
No, it wasn't for Terry. Okay. We did like Terry Fox.
Yeah,
run.
me too.
Yeah, we did that, but that was like in September, right? This running club was like in the summer months.
Yeah,
when it gets.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, there was something like that in my school too. Yeah.
So in this running club, it would just be like an hour or something after school. Some teachers would stay behind, and the kids would like we would just like literally run.
Yeah, and
they would like track us every time we finished a kilometer or something. And I ended up running like 80 kilometers or something in a month.
What?
Yeah. And I was like in grade 4 at the time.
Like, do you remember? You know how you'd have track and field days in elementary? You get those ribbons. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I remember those. Man. I have ribbons from running like 80, 90, 100 kilometers in this running club.
Damn,
which was like, I thought it was pretty sick.
Damn.
But yeah, beyond that, I also got really into track and field. Well, running of all kinds. Like I did this running club, and that made me get really into cross country running. And then I would like go to competitions for cross country and stuff.
Damn.
And then once I got a little older, that turned into something about running. It was just, I really loved it. Because then I started doing other events in track and field, which are like shorter distance runs. Like 200 meter, 100 meter relay, or 200 meter relay, 100 meter, 400 meter, stuff like that.
Were there like, I don't remember, were there city meets for track and field in our
If there were, I definitely didn't make it that far.
Huh, okay.
Yeah. Because this was in elementary school. I did pretty well in high jump, but not incredibly well in the running, the short distance runs. Some kids are fast. I guess I wasn't the fastest sprinter, but I did okay for myself.
So then, school's good.
Yeah.
Were you, because you're an immigrant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were you a victim of bullying?
I was.
Oh, you were?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Which is interesting thinking back, because the school that I went to was like all immigrants.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it was all immigrants. And so I was a subject of bullying, but not at school. It wasn't school where, I mean, there was bullying at my school, and I'm sure I saw that, but I wasn't like, it wasn't something I experienced at school. The bullying was actually something that happened in my neighborhood, in like the area that I lived in. So when we moved to the last, like the house where we stayed at, where I went to school and stuff, it was like a really nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like quite nice. Like if you like drove through it, you'd be like, wow, it was like a rich ass neighborhood. These houses are like huge. These front lawns are gigantic. These driveways are super long.
Yeah.
But it's not like we were rich. We were just like renting like a unit in that neighborhood. It was like a cul-de-sac with really nice houses. And the house we were renting, it was like a gigantic house that was actually 3 units in one. Which, like, thinking back, the people that owned that place probably made so much bank. Like if they owned that house right now, dude, they're probably making so much money.
Damn.
Like renting it out to 3 different people. But anyways, my parents initially wanted to be in this neighborhood since it looked like such a nice neighborhood, right? But turns out that neighborhood was super fucking rotten.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like the something about the kids in not necessarily in my age group, but like a little bit older. Those kids just super rotten. They were like
were you beat up or something?
No, I don't think I got beat up, but I know those. I mean, they would do some gnarly stuff, but I knew like I knew that those kids, those like old, so it was always like older kids. They were
Yeah.
like there was like a group of kids that was like 5 years older than us, and then a group of kids that was like my age.
Hmm.
And the ones that were like 5, 6 years older than us, they were like involved in like gang violence and shit like that.
Fuck.
Yeah, they would like
Holy shit.
yeah, and there was like so we were in this cul-de-sac, and then there was another street over that was another cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
And that cul-de-sac had like the same issue where
They were
the
like
kids were like
gang
gangsters.
wars?
Yeah. And then
Fuck.
like kids from the older kids from our cul-de-sac, from my cul-de-sac, would like go and have like gang wars
Damn.
with these kids from like these other from this other cul-de-sac, and they would like bring like bats and like pipes and shit with them, and like and mace, like bear mace.
How old are they?
Dude, they were like in grade 10, like not even like grade 8, grade 9.
That doesn't surprise me too much. Like nowadays, I even see those stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. But you weren't like a victim of any of that.
I was. So
Oh, you were.
yeah. I was not like I didn't get like beat up,
Oh.
but they like if it's like us younger kids, like one thing I did, I know I told you I was like into Beyblades.
Yeah.
So I love playing with Beyblades, and in my front yard, at the end of my front yard, I like dug up like in the dirt. I like dug up a little dome thing so I could like play Beyblades in my front yard, and like I would play with my friends. And like when the older kids would see us, they would like of course like make fun of us and shit like that, and like make comments. But luckily, my front yard was like my front yard, so my mom would always be like, you know, watching from the window. So as long as I was there, I was like safe from bullying.
Damn.
But then like occasionally we would like go play something, anything like soccer or like tag or something, and end up like out of view of, you know, my front yard. And then, you know, sometimes those kids would like, you know, push us or, you know, try to bully us or something.
At school, so they didn't try to bully you for like being of different ethnicity or anything like that?
No, because we were all Asian.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit different for me. I was me and another friend that we're still friends with. We were like one of the only Koreans.
Yeah.
So they definitely tried bullying us, like the typical slanted eyes, saying like the language stuff. But I don't know. I don't consider that I was bullied because I always fought back, and they couldn't do shit. After that.
No, that's good, man.
So they were scared of us. So they weren't bullying us. And then whenever they tried to, we just fight back and
like physically fight back.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like we weren't started.
Yeah.
But when they tried to do that, then they obviously couldn't win or anything. And it was back then when I was like very young in elementary school. I was like really into like martial arts and stuff like that. Like me and my friends would like spar for fun. So then when people like would try to bully us, we'd fight back and they're like, okay, well, we can't do anything. And eventually we all became friends. The only bullying that I kind of consider is that, I don't know if you experienced this, but as a kid, when I was like in grade 1 to like 3 or 4, my mom would pack Korean food at lunch. Yeah. And I was pretty self-conscious of it because other kids would be like, oh, ew, what's that smell? Yeah. And I'd always cover it up, eat it, hidden away. Yeah. I would ask my mom to pack me like a sandwich or the Lunchables. Yeah. That's really the big thing that I experienced throughout elementary, being quite selfish. No, not selfish. I'm self-conscious of that kind of stuff. Did you have any of that?
So I did have that exact scenario as well. But that didn't happen to me like with the lunch thing. That didn't happen to me until junior high specifically. Oh, junior high. Yeah, elementary I was all good. Like I said, I guess it was because I was surrounded by Asians, so like everyone had like an interesting lunch back then, elementary school. Yeah. But then once I got to junior high, that's when I started feeling like that kind of pressure. And like, you know, just like you, I had to like ask my mom like, hey, can you stop giving me this delicious food and give me a PB&J sandwich and stuff? Yeah. That was me in elementary. And, you know, like, sure, I could say like, oh, like I regret doing that. But I don't know, as a kid, someone tells you that stuff. Yeah. Like there's no way you're going to be like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Like, you're always going to be like, obviously going to be self-conscious about it. Yeah. 100%. But that was really the big thing I struggled with and kind of like that bullying realm. Other than that, yeah, didn't really have any concerns. I had good friends in elementary. Like we always stuck together. The worst thing for bullying that happened to me was, it's not like they were like beating us, but one really fucked up thing, like incredibly fucked up thing. I don't even know how the fuck people like think about this kind of shit when they're kids. but it's like those older kids.
Yeah.
They would make us younger kids every now and then. I don't know like what what called for this, but like sometimes they would like bring us all into a backyard and make us younger kids fight each other.
Damn.
And if we didn't fight each other, they would like threaten to beat us up.
Damn.
So it would be like we'd be like fighting our friends in like a fucking backyard, which is like so fucked up.
That is fucked up.
Yeah.
How do you think? Do you think that's affected you somehow? I mean, that must have.
Yeah, it must have. I mean, it definitely made me like really conscious about how easy it is to hurt someone and how easy it is to get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's made me try to be more cautious in tense situations. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like mentally, it like fucks with you for sure.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
When you're that young and stuff like that happens,
If
there's
I
no
could-
way it wouldn't.
If I could go back, man, I would beat the shit out of those older kids. Like those fucking assholes. What the fuck? That's so fucked
that's
up.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, well, so then when you're a kid, would you say you're like a I don't know, like a good kid or a bad kid? You're doing good at school.
I think I was a great kid. I think I gave very little for, any parent to really worry about when it came to school. I mean, of course, I did like kid stuff, like, tried to stay out more than my parents wanted me to.
Yeah.
Like my parents were like quite strict, and I totally get it now. I totally get it why they were quite strict.
Why?
Cause like, dude, like you read stuff about like kids getting kidnapped for like the Epstein files and shit nowadays,
Mhm.
and I'm like, yeah, I was a stupid kid, and I probably would have fallen for it if my parents weren't like so like, please stay within eyeshot, please don't like, go off somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I something terrible could have happened to me if my parents weren't so like.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
super interesting because mine's a little bit opposite. Like my
Really?
parents gave me like a lot of freedom to
Uh-huh.
like just do whatever the hell I want
Yeah.
and then come back whenever. Because
How old were you when you're like having this freedom?
like 6 or 7.
Really?
But that's because in Korea, that's how it is. Or that's how it was back then at least. Because Korea's a lot safer, of course.
I see.
So
Is it?
Yeah, because I remember like when I was in Korea, like I was going to school, stuff like that. Like I'd be taking the bus alone to like taekwondo class
Mm-hmm.
and then come home at like 9 p.m. Like
9 p.m.
all by myself.
Damn.
Like that's like the norm in like Korea and Japan.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, so my parents were kind of like, oh, okay, just do your thing and come back.
Well,
I mean, luckily nothing happened.
Yeah, I mean, lucky you in many ways. You had all that freedom and nothing bad happened. So
yeah.
that's great. Yeah, I had to, for the most part, when I was like, I had to like stay within like basically our front window. We had like this big front window in our living room.
Yeah.
And my mom could like see the cul-de-sac from it, and she would like always be like in the kitchen working or something, or in the living room. But she would always have like a eye shot of the cul-de-sac. So she would like always tell me like, try to stay within this view. Of course I wouldn't. Sometimes I would like disappear and I would lie and be like, oh, I was in someone's backyard.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I was like at 7-Eleven buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, speaking of which, my first ever Yu-Gi-Oh card was the Kaiba deck, and I bought from 7-Eleven.
Oh really? Damn, they sold
Man.
us. So I got that too. Actually, my sister and I, she was like wasn't into Yu-Gi-Oh at all.
Yeah.
But for some reason, she bought the Kaiba deck, and then my other sister got the like Yugi deck or Joey deck. But basically, we got the Kaiba deck, the Joey deck, and the Yugi deck.
Fuck, I remember that so fondly.
Yeah.
Oh man, I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, me
I
too.
used to duel all the time.
Yeah.
Beyblades I also used to love. My aunt was living in Korea and she would send me like the new Beyblades.
Yeah.
In Korea, they're always like a season ahead from North America.
Yeah.
So I got the new Beyblades and I'd be like fucking everyone up
Yeah.
in Beyblade battles. But yeah, that was good times. I still love Beyblades. So
Yeah, me too. Dude, back then I remember when you would get the Beyblades in those packaging, the packaging back then, even the North American packaging was like quite legit. It would come in like those, when you would
the
get
orange boxes.
I don't remember exactly the boxes, but they were like in those trays that you had to like pop out. You remember? Like the plastic pieces?
Was that the North American ones? I know the Asian ones for sure.
I mean, that's the one I always got. I never
Yeah.
got any that where you didn't have to pop them out.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And I wasn't like ordering them. I was like getting them from Walmart.
Oh, it's probably then.
Yeah.
Hasbro
Like
or
the
something that.
Dragoon and stuff. And you had to
Yeah.
like actually pop them out, just like those, like, I don't know if you ever had like.
Dude, what was your first Beyblade?
It was
I remember distinctly what my first Beyblade
Yeah,
was.
me too. I remember mine because so I'll tell you a little story. So my first Beyblade was actually we'll get through this first. My first Beyblade was one of the Wallborgs, the first Wallborg.
Oh, really? It was
Yeah.
Wallborg?
Yeah,
Damn, hey.
the very first Wallborg.
Yeah.
Do you remember yours?
Yeah, mine was in Korea because I was still in Korea when Beyblade came out.
Mhm.
I remember my friends first had the Beyblades. And I was like, fuck, those are sick as hell.
Yeah.
I want one. So then I asked my mom to buy me Dragoon, like Dragoon S, because that was like Tyson's main Beyblade.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, that's too expensive. So they bought me this, like, it's one that's not even in the show. It's called Spark Night. Yeah. That was my first ever Beyblade.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Because I remember that, I actually bought one recently.
A Spark Night?
Yeah. Just
Really?
for like nostalgic sakes. I still have it like in new in box.
Yeah, how is it?
It's fucking sick.
Really?
Yeah.
You came around,
Yeah.
even though it's not in the anime?
I remember back then for sure though, I was kind of bitter
Yeah.
because my parents wouldn't buy me the more expensive one. But
It is what it is, you know?
Oh,
They got you
man.
something, so that's
Yeah.
nice. But yeah, so this Wallborg,
Yeah.
my very first Wallborg. So I get to Canada and I learned about show and tell class.
oh yeah, yeah, dude. Actually, that's such a good point.
Yeah, so I learned about show and tell class. Someone's doing show and tell, sharing something, and the teacher asks me, because like I'm not a talkative kid, this is grade 1.
hmm
I still remember my teacher's name. But yeah, she like asks me like, hey, do you have anything that you want to bring to class? Maybe you could, since you're a new kid, you could like bring it. I even remember my first day in school. I don't remember why, but so many, like everyone was like surrounding me
Yeah.
as if like I was like a special new kid.
Well, did you start like grade 1 midway?
I think so. I think
Oh,
I
okay,
started
okay,
grade
okay.
1 like a couple weeks after grade 1 actually started.
Yeah.
So I remember like kids were like surrounding me and I'm like, whoa, what's going on?
Damn.
But yeah, like I took this Wallborg to school for show and tell class.
Yeah.
And that same day, someone fucking stole it from my desk, man.
Really?
Yeah, you remember those desks that would like basically be like a cubby, you know?
Fuck,
and you could like
yeah.
put something in your desk and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left my Wallborg in my desk, go out for recess, come back in. Someone fucking stole that shit.
Damn, did you cry?
I didn't cry, but I was so sad.
Fuck.
And like I told my parents and I was like,
Yeah.
fuck, someone stole it, man. And then I didn't get another Wallborg, but then I got they did buy me more Beyblades. So I had like a Dragoon, I had like one Dronzer, I had like 4 Dragoons or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Would you say your parents are the type of people who bought you like whatever you requested, like in terms of toys?
Not whatever I requested, but they did make sure I had toys.
Mm.
Like it wasn't like if I wanted like a PlayStation, it's not like they're gonna get me a PlayStation
Yeah.
because it's like that's too expensive, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. My parents were kind of, they took me some effort to really ask for what I want.
Mhm. Yeah, it wasn't like they would get me everything, but it's like they would tell me like, okay, today you can get something.
Mm.
And then I would like get I remember I had like a He-Man action figure.
Yeah.
I had like a Power Ranger action figure. I was like really into action figures. Dude, I had like you remember Saint Seiya? Knights of the Zodiac? Yeah, I had like 3
Damn.
Saint Seiya action figures. Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah, good times.
So what was your favorite class? Do you remember?
My favorite class. I don't know. I guess cliche would be like gym class or something, but
Yeah.
do you even remember the subjects back then? Was it like science
yeah,
class,
I
math
do.
class, English class?
Yeah,
It
English.
was like that?
Social studies,
Oh.
computer class, I had one of those. French.
In elementary?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
I
wait,
had
you're
French.
right. I had French as well in
Yeah.
elementary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like gym. I like math.
Mm.
'Cause I
Oh
was
yeah,
good at math.
I think math was my favorite subject
Mhm.
back then.
Hated English.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess because it was like
Yeah.
It was because it was like difficult.
Yeah. I remember I actually remember my first time cheating. It
Really?
was probably in grade, I think 1. It was a spelling test.
hmm
I wrote that shit on a paper
Yeah.
and I looked and I was like, I had it on my hand. I got caught.
You got caught?
And I scrambled and I threw it on the ground. And the teacher was like, what is that? I'm like, fuck, I don't know.
Damn. Have you ever cheated since then?
No.
Dude, yeah, I've never.
I
cheated
wonder.
in my
I
life.
wonder if that's why. Like I was like traumatized. or
Probably.
something.
Like you had like that bad experience. Like tried
Yeah.
cheating, and the first time you try, you fucking get caught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lot of similar experiences like that when I was young. For example, I was in a superstore when I was in like grade 2 or something.
Mhm.
I stole a pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I got caught, and then the employee was like, I remember this very vividly. I remember it was like, oh, I would have sent you to jail.
Really?
Yeah.
And instead,
And I was like, holy fuck.
I mean, he couldn't send you to jail.
No, of course. He was definitely trying to scare me.
Yeah.
But back then I was like scared as fuck.
Looking back, was he being an asshole, or do you appreciate him saying that?
Oh, definitely I appreciate it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because you were doing something pretty bad.
Yeah. Like no one should enable
Yeah.
such behaviors,
Yeah.
right? So I mean, my parents just bought the pack and then
Mm.
like go up with it. It was a shitty pack too. I didn't get anything.
Also, you did it like while at Superstore with your parents there.
They were shopping and then I was at like the toy section
Yeah.
and I just like jacked it.
Damn, you're ballsy.
Yeah.
There's no way. I mean, I've never like stolen or cheated in my life.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I take that back. I kind of stole once.
Yeah.
When I was like super, super young, and I wanted to, I don't know if this, I mean, this is like nasty. It doesn't really count as stealing, but something gross I did was like when we were in the, one time I remember we were in checkout for a grocery store, like
Yeah.
leaving a grocery store. You know how they have like those candy bars at the side?
Yeah.
I wanted a Twix,
Yeah.
right? But I didn't like say anything. I just grabbed the Twix.
Yeah.
I I started eating the Twix like chewing on the wrapper, like
Yeah.
not even opening it. I was just chewing on the wrapper, not hard enough to like bite into it. I was like, Mom, I want this. And I had like put my mouth on the fucking wrapper of the Twix already.
Yeah.
She's like, no, you can't have this. So then I put it back after like already having my teeth and mouth like on the fucking wrapper.
Well, that's not stealing.
Yeah, it's not stealing, but it's like something shitty that I should have done.
Damn.
Like got my germs all over this fucking Twix
That's
bar.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but I've never like always been like too scared to.
Did you get in
steal anything.
Did you get in trouble a lot in school? In
No.
elementary school?
No, not at all.
Damn, really?
I mean, and so if I did ever get in trouble,
Yeah.
it was like almost always it would be like someone that like doesn't, like a teacher that has no idea, has no experience with me. They would like be on some power trip or something, and that would be like the trouble I would get in. But then like my parents would get involved and be like,
Oh, your parents would get involved.
well, if like my parents would get involved.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like back then, I remember like if you did anything, they would just call home. Like
Did that happen to me? I don't know. Actually, yeah.
I remember there was like my school here. Then like we had a bunch of fields in my elementary school, but one of the soccer fields was shared with another elementary school that was across that soccer field.
Yeah.
So I guess sometimes we weren't like supposed to be there.
Yeah.
But then like one time I went there during like recess, playing soccer with my friends in that field. During like one of those times where we like weren't supposed to be there, and like some teacher like comes and like fucking pulls us away and be like, you're not supposed to fucking be here, and like starts going on like this power trip and like calls all our parents. And our parents are like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Why are you calling us? They went in a field.
So your parents were like on your side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're like, well, they're kids. They just went on a field. They didn't like hurt anyone. They didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
What's the big deal? Like, okay, sorry, he won't go there again.
Damn.
I never really got in trouble at all.
Really? Hey?
Yeah.
Even like later elementary years, like grade 6, grade 5.
In elementary, never.
No.
Never.
Damn.
Even I mean, pretty much like almost all of my school life, I never really got in trouble.
I would say I got into trouble a lot in elementary.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Do you have some examples? Like, what kind of stuff were you getting in trouble for?
Like fighting was one.
Like fist fighting kids.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, that's because they were trying to bully us.
like how common was this? Was this like a daily thing?
No, it's like a weekly thing, I would say.
Yeah, that's still horrible.
I don't know. Was it horrible? I feel like back then I enjoyed it. It's kind of crazy. Because like I said, I was into martial arts. Right?
Yeah.
And then like we were like I wouldn't like pick someone and just beat them up. Like I'd use it as self-defense.
Mm-hmm. But you were like beating them up?
Yeah.
Like how high were you going? Were you like punching them in the face?
Oh no. I just
okay.
like trip them and they're like
like push them to the ground.
Yeah,
and, like wrestle them to the ground and stuff, right?
Like nothing like I would cause injury.
Yeah.
And then just enough so that they don't start doing stuff again.
Yeah. That's still
yeah, that one for
that's
sure.
rough for kids.
And then stealing a couple times, like in like book fairs, I've done it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Scholastic Book Fair.
Yeah. Dude, those are so fun, man.
Dude, yeah, they were so fun. Did you ever buy anything or just?
My parents won't let me.
Oh, how come?
They thought it was a waste of money.
Oh, okay. So was it like they had the money, they just didn't want to spend it on that?
Well, I would say like growing up, my parents definitely didn't have much money.
Oh, okay. So how about like toys for you?
Yeah.
Like what was the toy situation like?
Yeah, I mean, I would have to beg for toys, right?
I see.
Like my aunt would always send me toys from Korea.
Mm-hmm.
That was like big thing. Other than that, I wouldn't say my parents bought me too many toys.
Would you ask for toys like often?
I would, yeah. Like I also really used to like beat 'em ons, like battle beat 'em on.
Oh yeah, I had those too.
Yeah. Like I like Pokemon cards, but they wouldn't really buy me Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I was really into it. I got that Kaiba deck.
Yeah.
And I don't think they bought me too much after that either. Like I got my first gaming device when I was like in grade 3, I think, like the Game Boy Advance SP.
Yeah.
But that was really it.
Yeah.
Like they didn't buy me like a GameCube or anything like that. But yeah.
Interesting.
So I was definitely more envious of other
that makes sense.
other kids.
Did you? What kind of stuff were you into back then? Like, were you into? So if like games you need money for, but things that you don't like. Did you play any sports? Were you into like those kind of stuff?
No, in elementary, I actually think I don't think I was that athletic.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was into martial arts. That's definitely number one.
Yeah.
But me and my friends, we just like go out to the park, go
Yeah.
into the fields and play out until like 10, 11 p.m.
Like jungle gym and stuff.
Yeah, and like we'll role play a lot. Because it used to be, I was really into anime.
Yeah.
Like really into anime.
Yeah.
Like started with Inuyasha.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, I was like, Inuyasha is like my favorite.
Dude, we were
anime.
probably watching the same shit on TV
Yeah.
when we were kids.
Yeah, like on like Bionics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon for sure, Beyblades as well. But then like my top two things that I was most into in elementary that's more memorable is Inuyasha and Naruto. I was so into Naruto. I was like,
remember Shaman King?
oh yeah, Shaman was so good.
Yeah, like all those YTV anime shows.
Yeah, and then I guess that's something they try to make fun of me too in school, like liking anime.
Oh.
Yeah, but I wasn't really. It didn't affect me. Yeah, I would say. I was pretty proud of it actually. Rather.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was into anime too, but I never like expressed it. I think for some reason, I think I probably knew like it was like not cool.
Yeah, it was almost like shaped that way back then. Like now it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Is a
Now
cool
it's
thing.
like now it's chill. You know.
Bring that back then, people were definitely making fun of other people.
Yeah.
Like I
100%.
remember going to like libraries and reading just manga.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had. I used to go to the library a lot too. I didn't know they had mangas back then.
Yeah, but yeah, I wasn't too good at school in elementary either, I would say. So I got into trouble a lot from my parents for that. Like they always had that pressure for me to do good in school, even in elementary. They made me do like workbooks and stuff like that. Tutoring.
Yeah.
I did as well.
Were you like really uninterested, or did you just like not get it?
No, like I was good at math.
Uh-huh.
But that's because I came from Korea and I already had like much
Like a
more
foundation
advanced.
or something?
Yeah. But yeah, like English and social I was never good at in elementary. I got way better at it later on. But then I would say I was never really interested in school when I was young. Would always play a lot with my friends. But I enjoyed elementary quite a bit. Like I think of it very fondly.
Yeah, me too. I did like everything. So I said I was in for the first 2 years, I think grade 1, grade 2, I was in those like ESL classes.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
Yeah, but then after I got finished with those ESL classes and I like started like talking more and stuff, then like I guess the teachers realized or thought, maybe not realized, but thought that I was like gifted. So then I was in a gifted program.
In elementary?
Yeah, in elementary.
Oh, damn.
For 3 years after that. So I went for ESL, doing ESL for like 1 or 2 years. And I was in a gifted program for 3 years. And in this gifted program, me from my school and then like other kids from other schools, a teacher would drive us all to like a certain high school. And then we would have like special classes where we would like research topics together.
Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, I think my school had one of those, but I was never in one of the gifted classes.
Yeah, I remember because I was in the gifted class for like 2 years, and then teachers were like asking me like, "Oh, who else do you think would be like a good fit for this?"
They would ask you.
Yeah, they were like
asking for
me.
prospects. Like,
Yeah. No joke. And I remember there was this one kid, he was my friend, but he was kind of an asshole. But he really wanted to be in this like gifted program.
Yeah.
So he was like telling me like, refer me. And then I did end up referring him, but he like did not do well at all in that class. And that was also my last year of doing the gifted program because then we moved again over here. But yeah, that's one thing I regretted. I shouldn't have referred them because
damn.
Yeah.
Do you think did you do good in the gifted classes?
I did well in every class.
Yeah. Damn. Were you like top in the class?
Oh yeah, easily.
Damn.
Yeah, I was I did super well in school. I was like super interested in everything.
Yeah. Was that out of your own motivation, internal motivation? Damn.
I just liked doing all that stuff.
Fuck.
Like I don't know if I mentioned like I did like choir. I was doing like fucking, I was doing like it wasn't band, but it was like something like band. I was doing like xylophones.
Yeah. Music class.
Yeah. No, but it wasn't music class. It was extracurricular.
Oh damn.
Like choir. Yeah. I was in. Do you know handbells?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in fucking handbells as well. Like I did like everything that extracurricular that you could do, I was interested in doing it.
Do you think being in that gifted class, being involved in so many extracurricular activities when you were that young, it impacted your life in any positive or negative way?
Impacted my life in a positive way for sure, 100%. Because I look back very, very fondly on those days, that period of my life. Specifically like the schooling stuff that I did. it was always like everything was really new, everything was really interesting, everything was really fun.
But like leading up to your later junior high, high school, and college years, do you think those experiences, like, I don't know, made you smarter, made you more prepared, made you whatever?
Hmm. Well, since I stopped in grade 5, I'm sure the effects of it. Well, I mean, maybe, starting at such a young age, I'm sure it did help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to
Like
think
with critical
so.
thinking and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm sure it did help. And, I wish I could have stayed in that program throughout all of my schooling rather than, which is like the big thing that sucks ass about moving.
Oh, you moved.
Yeah. I moved, and
okay.
I moved provinces.
Hmm.
So that's why I wasn't in like any kind of program like that anymore. And thinking back, it would have been pretty awesome to like just continue on that path the whole time. I wonder like where that would have led. But yeah, there was just like adding on to the extracurriculars. There was a science thing that I did. There was like this bridge building competition that I did in like 3rd grade or something, or 4th grade.
I did want something similar in 4th grade.
Oh yeah, how'd you do?
I used Legos.
You used Legos?
Yeah.
Okay, well we weren't allowed to use Legos. We had like specific materials that we could use.
Yeah.
How'd yours go?
Oh, my one, like, it was first place. I mean, there's no way you can beat Legos.
Yeah,
It
you
just
can't-
builds
you
down
actually
pressure in there.
can't.
Yeah.
So for us, we were only allowed to use like popsicle sticks, glue, cellophane tape,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then like the bridges that I built ended up like winning the whole not just in my school, but like the broader competition.
Yeah.
Ended up winning the whole fucking thing.
Damn.
And I still remember that. So it's like definitely felt good.
Do you remember in elementary, like, were you playing any video games?
Yeah, I was. So,
I personally remember a very select few. That's very memorable.
like which ones?
I mean, like Maple Story for sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, but but I'm talking about maybe other ones that other people might not know is like Adventure Quest.
Oh, yeah.
Battle Quest.
Yeah. Oh,
That shit
fuck
was
yeah.
so good,
Fuck
man.
yeah, dude. I remember asking for my birthday. I remember asking my parents for a
From membership? Yeah, guardianship.
Guardian
Yeah.
for Adventure Quest, and they were like, "Fuck no, I'm not
Yeah.
putting my credit card into this."
Yeah.
It was like, understandable.
Dude, that was so fun though.
I know,
It's actually
dude.
crazy.
I had like 10 characters on
What?
Adventure. Yeah, because like every single class I had to have a character, and like you could only level it to like level 30 or something before you needed to get Guardian.
They had like Dragon Slayer, right? Or something.
Yeah,
like
they
that?
had like Dragon Slayer, they had like vampires. they had,
Yeah,
like,
vampire.
yeah,
Oh my
you could
God.
like a beast man, like you could be like a regular knight or some bullshit. I don't know,
Yeah.
there was so much bullshit in it.
I would say other than Pokemon, that was like my first like RPG game I was really introduced to and really into.
I think that was my first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember, other than that, I remember things like, when I was in computer class, I'd play like mini clips. You remember like
yeah,
mini clips?
I remember mini clips
Club
too.
Penguin and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, I would do a ton of that too. I remember after school, so after my sisters and I did our schooling, my mom would pick us up, or like after like running club or whatever, my mom would pick us up, and then she still had like work to do, right? So she would like take time off work, pick us up, and my dad would also be at work. She would pick us up, drop us off at the public library,
Yeah.
and then we would be at the public library, and my mom would go back to work.
Yeah.
And so we'd have like a couple hours at the public library, and then over there you could get like 1 hour on the computer.
I remember. That's what I did. Yeah.
You had to like sign up for it and stuff. And there was also like a separate room that was like supposed to be for like quiet computers for
Yeah.
people like doing like research and shit.
Yeah.
But then my sister figured out like, well, you can just like sign up for a computer in there and game in there.
Yeah. That's where I was playing Battle Quest.
Oh, in like those like research rooms?
No, just like in the libraries.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. Yeah, that's where I got into Adventure Quest.
Yeah.
But then like, I only had 1 hour on the computer. So after the hour was up, had to like kill the rest of the time.
Yeah.
So for the rest of the time, I would make photocopies. My mom would like give me change to use the copier machine.
Mm-hmm.
So I would take encyclopedia books and like find an animal that I would like really liked.
Yeah.
And then I would take it to the photocopier and photocopy the encyclopedia page. So that once I go home, I could read the encyclopedia pages.
Damn, you're reading encyclopedia.
Yeah, I was reading
pages?
encyclopedia
Holy
pages
shit,
about
man.
animals. I was like really into like all kinds of cats, like bobcats, lynxes, tigers, jaguars, cheetahs, like leopards, every kind of cat. So I would like read encyclopedia pages about cats and like different kinds of birds and fish and stuff.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, that's so like academic.
Yeah, I mean, I was really into it. I wasn't like doing it to try to be like smart ass or academics or like trying
Damn.
anything like that. I was just super interested in that kind of stuff.
All my interests were like purely anime and like Beyblades, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
And like I'd rent out movies and like things from the public library.
Oh my God, rentals. Yeah, like
Yeah.
not Blockbusters. There was something before Blockbuster. Do you remember?
No,
Dude,
Blockbusters is the last thing I remember.
There was one before Blockbusters. It was
Not that I like my parents weren't rich enough to get stuff from Blockbuster. I had to just go to the library.
Yeah. I since you brought it up, so I didn't know you could actually rent games from the library. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You can like request games.
I think so. I remember.
Yeah. I never knew that, but like.
But that wasn't relevant to me because I didn't have like a console where I could rent out games.
No, but like computer games.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. You could like request like computer CDs and stuff,
Huh.
and they would allegedly they would like try to get it for you. I never did it, but
I don't remember that. Yeah.
yeah, apparently we could do that. But did you have a computer at home?
Yeah, but it wasn't mine.
Oh.
It was in my parents' room.
But you could like play games on it.
Yeah, I remember I would have like a GBA emulator.
Oh, really?
And I played Pokemon games
Dude,
on it.
I would play a Game Boy Color emulator at the library PCs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like an online emulator, like in the browser.
Oh, was it that?
Yeah, it was a
Damn.
Game Boy Color emulator in the browser. And since I only had 1 hour,
Yeah.
you can't like save your games. So I
Yeah.
played the first hour of Pokemon Yellow like hundreds of times.
Damn, first hour.
First hour
Holy fuck.
of Pokemon. I think I got up
You
to
can't even
like
get that far. No.
yeah, I was like trying to speedrun it every
Yeah.
time. Like I would like make it to Mount Moon, or like I think there was like a couple
Yeah,
times where I
Mount
barely
Moon.
make it to the Misty battle, and then
Yeah.
time's up.
No, you probably can't even make it to the Misty battle by an hour.
I don't know. I was like rushing it. I think maybe once I made it or something.
Yeah. One thing I also remember is that elementary was when YouTube first came out.
Yeah. I remember. That was
In the grade 5, grade 6, I remember like Ryan Higa. Like,
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
huge, right?
Yeah.
Like Smosh.
Yeah, there would be like kids in like grade 6 class quoting like how to be a ninja. and
Yeah, how to
stuff.
be a ninja. That's so iconic.
like how to be a gangster or something
Yeah.
like that.
I thought that was so funny back
Me
then.
too. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, and I remember like, have you ever watched like anime on YouTube, like in like 4
Yes.
different parts?
Yes.
Yeah,
Like
I was doing it all the time.
yeah, like Naruto part 1, episode 137, part like 1, part 2, part 3, part 4.
Yeah.
And they would always have like their own like fake like intro song or some shit.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
my god, I
yeah,
remember
good
that
times.
so much.
Good
Damn.
times. Wow. It's crazy that I mean it's been like 20 years, so I guess it makes
Yeah.
sense that things have come so far, but things have come so far.
Yeah. Do you think as an elementary kid, do you remember having any worries?
Not at all.
No way.
Like pretty much nothing. And if
Yeah.
I did, it was very, very fleeting.
Hmm.
It was like in the moment, and then it's like doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, mine was only about academics because my parents were pretty hard on it.
Hmm.
Other than that, I don't think I had much worries.
Mm.
Yeah. Did you have any interest in girls?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I had like crushes on girls. Actually,
Yeah,
totally.
crushes. Yeah.
Yeah. I totally had crushes. I remember in like as early as like 2nd grade. I don't think I had a crush in grade 1.
Hmm.
But I remember in 2nd grade there was a girl that I liked, and I still remember her name.
Oh
It
yeah.
was like insane. Yeah, why would I still remember her name?
Have you looked her up?
Never.
Damn, really?
Yeah, because I don't know. I don't even know how I would do it because I'm in a completely different city.
What do you mean? You just do Facebook or like I don't know, Instagram?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I think she moved away before I moved away too, though.
Huh.
I don't remember her being there in like grade 5. I think she moved away in like grade 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So if I do go on Facebook and like look through like my old friends, my elementary school's friends, which I only have like 5 of them on Facebook in the first place because Facebook wasn't a thing back then.
No, it came out in elementary actually.
Yeah.
When I remember grade 5, maybe grade 6.
Yeah, I think grade 6 is when I got Facebook.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't even have like a bunch of those kids from my elementary
Damn.
before I moved added on Facebook. So I don't even know how I would stalk her.
Did you have like a girlfriend in elementary?
Never.
Yeah, me neither. I had crushes, like same as you.
Yeah.
From like grade 1, grade 2. But like in grade 6 though, I remember like actually really liking a girl.
Yeah.
And I was like pretty like all over in my head and I was like pretty dramatic about it.
Oh, really? Like you
Yeah.
really wanted okay, so but do you remember like in those moments, like what was the plan? Are you gonna like ask her to be your girlfriend?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
There was no plan.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. Like thinking back, like it's not like I was gonna ask her to be my girlfriend. If I did, like, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna hang out together every recess from
Yeah.
now on?
Yeah. But I would say, yeah, I don't know. I think my sexual awakening was probably in elementary, like definitely like grade 6. Maybe
Really?
grade
I
7.
don't think it was for me. I think it
No?
was a while. I think it was a while after. I think like junior high. That's when I
Okay.
started thinking about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because I guess for me, I think puberty kind of started around end of grade 6. Like
Yeah,
maybe.
I think for me too.
Yeah.
But I really wasn't like thinking about any of that at all. Like in terms of like girls,
Yeah.
I was just thinking like, oh, I think this girl's like really pretty.
So then, what do you think was the most important thing in your life back then in elementary school?
The most important thing? I don't think there was a singular important thing. I was just like living life, having fun.
Yeah, worry
Just-
free. Hey.
Yeah, really worry free. Just like trying to, and not even thinking like trying to be happy. I just was happy.
Did you ever wish that? Oh, I wish I was a grown up.
Yeah, well, very often back then, in situations like, for example, when I would ask my parents for like a Guardian membership for Adventure Quest for my birthday,
Yeah.
and they would say no, I'd be like, man, I wish I was a fucking grown up so I could just like do it myself.
Yeah.
In those situations, yeah, I would want to be grown up, or like if I was like, this doesn't happen very much at all in elementary school, but a little bit older when I was in junior high, like I think it's like kind of common kids get like belittled by adults.
Yeah.
And in like those situations, I'd be like, I wish I was a fucking grown up. Like now as an adult, like take me back.
Do you remember like as a elementary school kid ever seeing like junior high or high school kids and you're like, whoa, like they're so grown up, they're so big?
No, I didn't, because so that original elementary school I went to before I moved here, back then it was a primary school, secondary school system. There was no junior high. So elementary school went up to 8th grade.
Yeah.
And then secondary school went from 9 to 12. So I guess like there was no like junior high kids, but I guess like high school kids, yeah, I thought they were huge,
Yeah,
like,
and that's so interesting because then when you're a high school kid, it's just like, oh, it's whatever. It's all the same.
I'm literally just the same thing, like still feel like a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, how about you? What do you think of older kids?
I thought they were like kind of cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah, me too.
Like so mature and
Yeah.
like they're huge.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I viewed them as like the main characters in whatever story I was.
Yeah.
Rather than me being like the main character, I was like, oh, these are the big shots.
Yeah.
But then when I was in like their position, I didn't view myself as the big shot at all.
Me too. Me too. Do you remember like Halloween in elementary?
Yeah.
You would buy candy for people?
Well, I don't know about the candy buying process. Like that would be my parents, but I remember like getting my own costume and going trick or treating. Did you do that?
Yeah.
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 Do you remember your first costume?
It was a cheetah.
A cheetah.
Yeah. Grade 1, I think.
I mean, I like to believe I was Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat, but I think I was just a generic blue ninja.
Sub-Zero in elementary school?
Yeah. I mean, like the costume looked like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But I think I think I wanted it to be Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
But I think actually it was just like blue ninja.
Yeah. Damn, that was so fun.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's what I would be dressing up as. Do you remember those? There would always be like the UNICEF drive.
Yeah,
around
I was doing that too.
Yeah.
Like, I was getting money for uni stuff.
Yeah, same here. And then I would never be able to like get very much. So then I would ask my parents like, can you like throw some change in there?
Yeah. In elementary, did you ever get a sense of like popularity hierarchy, or was that too early for you?
No, it was definitely too early for me. Like even thinking back, like the friends that I had, I was just super happy having those friends. I didn't think at all about like, oh, I wanted to be friends with like popular kids, or even think about like who popular kids were. I think back then I reserved that for like older kids. It's not something to concern myself with.
I definitely saw more of that in grade 6, I would say. Yeah. But up until then, no, not really.
Yeah, I guess I'm not thinking much about my grade 6 experience. I'm thinking about like 5 and before, because that's before I moved here. But yeah, in grade 6, I guess I was at a brand new school again, so I had to like make new friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually, I went to 2 different grade 6s.
Damn.
Yeah, not in the other province. So end of grade 5, I moved here.
Yeah.
Went to a school on one end of the city. Then halfway through the year, I fucking moved again. So then I had to switch to another elementary school in grade 6.
Yeah.
And like for half a year, make these new friends. And then after half a year, now junior high starts. So now I got to make new friends again.
Fuck.
Yeah, that shit was ass. I actually think when you got like kids, I think moving is like one of the worst things you can do.
I agree. I actually agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think it's so tough on the kid.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah,
yeah.
even for like adults, it's tough. So imagine just for a kid, like.
Yeah, because like as a kid, literally all you have is like your friends.
Yeah.
That's like everything you
Like
have.
your peers are the ones who define you.
Yeah, you don't own anything, you know. There's you don't have much about your identity. It's just the friends that you have and like whatever achievements you've had. Like those achievements that I had in school up until grade 5, move here, that shit doesn't matter anymore. Never happened.
Oh, that's true.
None of it ever happened.
Damn,
you know, like
think about that. Yeah.
that's like so like I was in a different position that I worked hard to be in over there, and then have it all like not matter.
Yeah.
Kind of fucking sucked.
Fuck. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
How do you think then, looking back on it, how has your elementary school years affected you as an adult, you think?
Well, I definitely think about that time. I guess I think about a lot of times in my past a lot, but I think very fondly of those days in elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very fondly. I think it.
But like rather than just thinking about it, but like, how do you think it's affected your values, your interests, and like things like that?
Well, it affected my interest because around that time, I guess it doesn't really have to do much with being elementary, but more with my age, like stage of life I was in.
Mhm.
But like that's when I fell in love with like anime.
Yeah.
You know? That's when I learned that I really like certain sports. Like I found my love for high jump in like a random gym class just one day
Mhm.
in elementary school. It opened me to some of the fucked up nature of some kids, specifically in like those, you know, like backyard fight club moments.
Yeah.
But I think it was generally positive things from my childhood, and those things shaped the effect that they had on me was generally positive. I was able to do a lot of things, explore my interests. Unfortunately, I didn't keep up with a lot of those interests after that time, but I think it was still valuable for me to like go experience all those different things.
Yeah, I agree. I think I had a very privileged elementary school experience, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Very
Really?
stable. Yeah.
I mean, considering you had to face bullying weekly, how privileged were you really?
Like I said, for me, I didn't perceive that as bullying, though. You know what I mean?
I see.
It was like almost like a hobby because
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that time of the week again.
yeah. I mean, they're asking for it. So, but yeah, I had really close knit friends that I'm still friends with till this day.
Yeah.
I think laid foundation for my interests now, which I really don't take granted for.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's part of the reason why I'm still living in this city. Why I am. I think I'm very attached to a lot of the experiences. Maybe it's a bad thing actually, because I'm now so dependent on some of the things that I grew up with because I think so fondly of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've noticed you know, we've talked about this a lot, and I've noticed that you really do feel attached to the specific city, and the people in it, and you're like you're chill. You've always been really cool with just this being your home base.
Yeah. I guess actually, yeah, maybe that is a bad thing.
Is that a bad thing? I don't think that's a bad thing.
Well, I do, because I think moving around like definitely widens your worldview and perspective, and I think that's important too. So
yeah, but you could just travel.
That's true. I mean, I think living in somewhere different is different than traveling, though.
True. Yeah. Can I tell one more story?
Yeah.
One like little story. So we used to play. This was one of my favorite things to do back in the cul-de-sac. Before I moved here, is we played. Have you ever played Cops and Robbers?
Yeah.
So we used to play Cops and Robbers all the time. This was like one of the few activities where there were not many fights in the cul-de-sac. The older kids would join in, the younger kids would join in. Everyone loved playing Cops and Robbers.
Yeah.
So it would just be a good old-fashioned game of Cops and Robbers. And I like being a robber all the time because I like running, not chasing.
Really?
Yeah.
I was the opposite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You always like being a cop?
Yeah.
Chasing people down? Dude, I loved being a robber.
Dude,
running away.
Really? Being a robber made me so anxious.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's like so thrilling for me.
Damn, dog.
I was like, the thrill of the hunt, dude, or like being hunted, I guess.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it. Like sneaking around. Okay, so dude, our Cops and Robber games were awesome. So we played in our cul-de-sac, like I said, and we would be so the jail, you know, there's like a jail in Cops and Robbers.
Yeah.
The jail would be my front yard. For some reason, that was a jail. And my front yard had like 2 tiers of bushes.
Mm-hmm.
So the jail would be like right at the end of the front yard. Then over here, there's like bushes. And then behind it, there's like more bushes.
Yeah.
And those bushes kind of connect to the door that's like the backyard of the front of my house. So anyways, the strat back then was to jump fences. Like go
Mm.
into, you can't just like run over willy-nilly to the fucking jail and try to free people.
Yeah.
You gotta sneak around. So we would jump over fences across like 10 backyards to finally get to my backyard, then like sneak out and try to free people, right?
Yeah.
One time, so behind my house was another house with this dog. And it was like a fucking rabid dog. It was like some gigantic, like,
Rabies?
I don't know, man. It was like some really aggressive fucking dog. Anytime I would play in my backyard, the dog would like ram against the fence. He would like fucking tackle the fence and shit, like trying to break through the fence. And I'm almost in my backyard. Got to jump over the last fence. I'm with two other guys, my friend and his little brother. And we're trying to get his little brother over the fence first because he's the smallest and he can't do it himself.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like trying to get him over. And the fucking dog that I was mentioning earlier, he's going fucking crazy. He's going ballistic. I don't know why. I probably thinks like we're like trying to break into his house or something, which we're not.
Fair.
We're like super far, like we're like 20 meters away from like their fence. You know?
Yeah.
But anyways, we're like trying to get this kid over the fence, and all of a sudden, this gigantic fucking dog breaks through the fence, smashes a hole in their fence, and starts charging at us. My friend, the older brother of the kid that we're trying to get over the wall, he books it. He starts running away the other way. The kid falls down, and now it's just me and him in front of this fucking dog. And I'm scared like shitless. I thought I was going to actually die at that moment.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't know if it was the owner or someone else, they like whistled, and this dog was like right in front of us, and it was like, like going crazy. Thought he was going to eat my ass, bro. But yeah, the owner fucking calls him back. The dog goes away, and I survived. But man, that was a scary fucking story. But I love cops and robbers.
No.
Yeah.
They just abandoned you.
Sorry?
They just abandoned you.
Yeah, the one kid, he abandoned me and his brother. It was me and his little brother there.
Fuck.
He just left.
Damn, dude.
But I mean, can't really blame him. We were like 8 years old or something, 7 years old.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe I probably would have done the same.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was our, I think that's it for the episode, huh?
As I talk about it, that there's just so many more that comes up to my mind.
Yeah, same. I feel like I'm still not done.
But
that's all the time we have.
Good old times, man. Good old times. But yeah, I mean, next episode is going to be our junior high experience.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's a lot different
Me
than
too.
what it was. But
yeah,
tune in for that. But anyways, yeah, thanks for joining in. I just want to say I was not a delinquent in elementary. My last fight was in grade 3. I was never the bully. But anyways, yeah, thank you for tuning in. And hope to see you guys. No, tune in next time.
Yeah. Thank you very much for tuning in. This was Catch Up with Kai and Cohen.
Nice.